ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन। अरे सर हल्ला होगा, बंद कराए हुए। one end open box, one end open box. This is used to store files or database. In this open-ended box, there is possibility of input as well as output. Similarly, in one end open box, we can input as well as we can output also. Circles are used to show transformations. That is the process. Means circles are used to represent the processes of the system. Processes means how a data element gets converted from one form to another form. So rule says here, in the process, if anything is input, then there must be an output. We cannot show either input or output only. These two are not allowed. This is correct. Means if we use circles to represent processes, we will have to take something, we will have to show input as well as output. We cannot use a circle for showing the input only or output only. Arrows. These show the direction of flow of data. These show direction of flow of data. So these are the carriers of data. This arrow show the flow of data in a particular direction. Now what is the rule with the arrow? Every arrow must be labeled. Unlabeled arrows are not allowed. Another one, arrows should not cross each other. Means this is not allowed. This is not allowed. Also, this is not allowed. It must be labeled. Labeled means these arrow must show something is flowing. So if we leave here, we don't write anything here, then what does it show? What is entering into this process? We can't show. So necessarily we should write something here that shows A is being input into this process and B is being output of the process. Another rules are, every process bubble must also be labeled and numbered. We cannot leave processes unlabeled. It means what process is taking place we can't show. So if anybody writes here like this, A is the process, say B, and this is C. This circle, this bubble is unlabeled, so we cannot say what is happening here, what process is taking place. We cannot leave it unlabeled. It must be labeled. So we can write the process as F. We can say that the process F is taking place in this process. At the same time, as because there are a number of circles used in the DFD, we have to number it, say 1.0, 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 and so on. DFD is divided into levels, means suppose this is a system, right? The entire system is embedded within this circle, and say A and B are input and X and Y are output. Okay, and this is the process F. Now, we see that in this DFD, A and B are being input, X and Y are being output. Now, how do these A and B got converted into X and Y? We cannot say, it is not visible. So, the DFD is broken into number of levels. We cannot show, we don't show every process at one level, because it would increase the complexity. The networking of arrows would lead to high complexity, and we won't be able to understand what does this DFD say. So, this is divided into number of levels. This is 0 level DFD. Then after decomposing 0 level, we get further number of process bubbles. We enter into first level DFD, then second level DFD, and so on. There is no limitation up to what level you can go, but it is suggestive to go up to 2 to 3 levels, because up to 2 to 3 levels the engineers become exhausted, they don't go beyond third level or fourth level. So, normally at the examinations it is asked to draw the DFD up to second to third level. Also, I would like to tell you, DFD is also known as bubble chart. Why is it so? This is because there is a dominancy of circles in the DFD. That is why DFD is also known as bubble chart. So, I think it should be clear. We have understood the definition of DFD and the symbols, rules for the construction of DFD. In the next class, we shall try to understand the different levels, first level, second level, third level and so on. So, thank you.